finally, girl. So let me say yes. You on top of it this morning. Good morning, everybody. Miss Tia, good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Today is November the 8th, and it is time to get moving. And I'm so excited to be here in front of you today, and I want to come on and give you a few words of encouragement from the Chronicles of Crete today. And our topic is work hard in silence and let your success be your noise. Work hard in silence. And the reason why we're talking about working hard in silence is because we all have a lot of things that we're working on. And, you know, we're sharing ideas with people, and we're talking to people about what it is that we're doing because we're excited. And we don't always have people who believe in us the way we believe in ourselves, and that's okay. It's designed to be that way. But we have to work hard in silence and let success be our noise. Because good morning, Dr. T. And so a lot of times, you know, people are like, girl, yeah, she did. She said she was going to do this, but she's not. So today our topic is working hard in silence. And we're going to let success be our noise because we have a lot of things that we're trying to accomplish. And all I know is that it's going to get done. I'm really, really, really excited about what God is doing on the scene. He's so awesome. And good morning, Susan. And when he moves and shakes things up, they're just moved and shaken up. That's all we know. And so I'm glad about that. And so I posted last night, man, I'm so glad. I'm amazed and I'm excited about what he's about to do. And so I want to encourage you today too. And so we have to be, you know, encouragers to ourselves sometimes, but we want to work hard in silence and just let the success be our noise. I know that we have goals that we've set and things that we said that we were going to do. Thank you for sharing the video that we said we were going to do way back in January 2017. And here it is, 2018 is knocking on the door, and we're still trying to figure out what it is we need to do. And we're trying to figure it out because we got off track. We couldn't get back on track, some of us. And it's okay. It's not the end of the world, but we have to remember that it doesn't matter about the situation or your current situation that you're in. If it's looking bleak, it's not going to be that way all the time. It's just for right now. It's just a current situation and you're working through it. And so I decided that, you know, I'm going to just work hard in silence. And I'm going to let my success be my noise. I see reminders all throughout the day that remind me that God is a promise keeper. And I'm going to get everything he said that was mine. I don't have to be worried about what you're doing and what you have, because what's for you is for you and what's for me is for me. And so that's the attitude that I'm taking. And so I'm hoping that you will join me with that, because, again, what we do behind the scenes when it comes to working and getting ahead, it'll be seen in the light. We've just got to stay focused and stay committed to our commitments and stay consistent. Last night I posted an old video. It was called The Power of Consistency. And I posted it last night because that's the word that's just been ringing in my head. It's the power of consistency. The power of consistency, that phrase is just in my head. And it's stuck there because we have to be consistent at whatever it is that we're doing so that we can move ahead. Good morning, Raquel. And so I'm just excited today, and I hope that you are too. I'm even more excited because I know on it's November the 18th, I believe it is, a Saturday, November 18th, I'm going to go feed Tent City, and I hope that you can come help me. So we'll be out there November 18th at 1 o'clock feeding the homeless. I also posted an article that I read about the laws and the regulations that Dallas has when it comes to feeding the homeless, and they've kind of relaxed those laws a little bit because of some previous litigation issues. And I'm glad that they relaxed those laws and regulations so that we can get out and make a difference. Many of us are going to eat way too much for Thanksgiving. Many of us are going to have an amazing time with our family and friends, and some people aren't going to have that opportunity. They're not as fortunate as we are. And so we want to make sure that we take time out to make a difference in the life of somebody else. And so that's what we'll be doing on November the 18th at 1 o'clock. And so I'll be getting things together for that. I am, seeking donations. We need those styrofoam plates, we need cups, we need forks, we need spoons, we need that kind of stuff. And so I'm excited about it because even if nobody says they have time to do it, we're going to do it over here. And so Logo is going to be, doing some great things. And hopefully you can join me. But I commend you on today. You've gotten up. You've gotten the day started. What are you going to do with the time? What are you going to do with your time today? We all have the same amount of time. What are you going to do with yours? Today I'm going to go through the routine that I have set before me right now, because I know that soon is going to change. I am going to, make it my business to make sure that I handle my business today. How about that? Yes. And we're going to be working hard behind the scenes and working hard in silence. Sometimes we talk way too much and we tell people way too much. And I have been guilty of this, and I'm working on it. We share way too much with people who really don't have a vested concern and interest in what we're talking about. And instead of them lifting us up and encouraging us, they take what you've told them and they go somewhere else with it. And so we've got to learn how to work in silence and let our success be our noise. So once we realize that, I think we're on our way to accomplishing great things. Vision board party is coming in January. Spanish class coming in January. My goal is to help people become more marketable, to help people become more cognizant of who they are and what they're able to do. That's my goal, and I'm going to accomplish it. And so I'm super excited about that. When we do our vision board party, we're going to sit down and we're going to look at, all the things that we want to accomplish. I don't know everything, and neither do the people in my circle. But the one thing I can say is that if we don't know it, we know how to find it. And so I'm excited about that. I am also excited because there are some people who are doing some amazing things behind the scenes. They're not talking to people about it. They're just making it happen. And I can't wait until it comes into fruition so I can share that great news too. So I encourage you today, whatever it is that you've been trying to do, for whatever reason maybe you didn't get it started, or maybe you got it started and you quit. It's okay. Pick it up again today. I see people married for 30, 40, 50, 60 years, and I'm shaking my head going, oh my God, 60 years? I can't even imagine. But they made a commitment and they stayed committed to it through the thick and thin. And I'm like, okay, what if we had that same type of commitment to our goals and our dreams? What if we made that same type of commitment and said, no matter how hard it gets, I'm not going to quit? Tracy says, seekers of success. I like that. I like that hashtag. We need to get Gwen to put that on a shirt for us. Dr. T, do you see that? Hashtag seekers of success. I think we need that for logo too. And again, like I said, we have to stay committed to our commitments and understand the power of consistency so that we can get things done. I know that I'm not the only one who's lagging behind. I look at, some of the things that I should have been done with by now, and I'm not. But I'm coming. I'm coming. And I too will be a seeker of success. Tracy, I really like that. I do. Look at you, up early into morning, allowing your creative juices to flow. Yes. But we are all seekers of success. It's just that we're seeking different things. But we have to believe that everything that we're looking for is also looking for us. Think about that. Everything that you're looking for is also looking for you. You've got to declare it and decree it. People say it all the time. I'm just declaring and decreeing that I'm going to have what he say I'm going to have. Well, yeah, but it's not going to come without a cost. And so we've got to be willing to put the time in. When we go and work on these jobs for people and we give them 8 or 10 hours, thank you, Yolanda, for sharing the video. And we give them 8 and 10 hours of our time all day long. And then we come home and we're not motivated and encouraged and energized enough to work on our own goals and plans. How does it make you feel when you do it day after day after day? Days turn into weeks, which turn into months, which turn into years. And all you've been doing is helping somebody else build a damn dream. And you sitting back going, well, you know what? One day I will. That's enough to put fire under your feet, put running in your feet, and have you on fire for you. It happens to us all. And it's not that you don't want to do it. You're just unmotivated. That's all. That's all. Think about the graveyards and cemeteries out there. Think about all those people who died with potential. It's kind of like when we out dating people. When we date people, and I know I'm right when I say this, I'm going to go ahead and say it too. When we dating people, we look at people and we go, oh, wow, he's the right height. And man, he looks good. He's so intelligent. He's this, he's that. And you can just check off all these things on your quote-unquote must-have list. And then you look at his damn potential and he ain't living up to it. She not living up to it. And all you doing is hanging on for what they could do and what they could be. See, you got to motivate yourself. And if people aren't motivated to do anything, you can't make them. And we hold on to people like that sometimes. We do. We do. We've all played the fool sometime, y'all. We have. And if you say you haven't, you lying. You're lying wonder. True. So we have to meet people where they are and don't allow them to interfere with what it is that you're doing unless they're pouring something good into you. See, in 2018, I have a whole new motto. I'm not going to even spill it until 2018. All I know is I'm going to be working hard in silence. I'm going to be like, what happened to her? Where did she go? Oh, she working. She didn't go anywhere. She's just working. She's working behind the scenes. Her success is going to be her noise. You doggone right. Because it is time. It's time. We see all these things that are happening around us and all these things people are dealing with. No, you're not safe anywhere. You think I don't watch my purse just because I go to church? Honey, everybody in church not saved and love the Lord and chasing after him. Some of them in there to chase after your wallet. And I don't want to set it off at church. My pastor wouldn't look at me the same. We're not safe anywhere we go. So why do we think time is on our side? Why do you think we have all this time? We don't. Rodney Jackson says, thank God someone is spreading this truth and saving someone from a life of trying to change someone. You know what? And we can't change people. We can't. We have to just let people be who they are, Rodney. And here's the thing. We may want them to be better, but they have to want to be better first. They do. We train our children up in hopes that they're going to become great citizens of this great country. No matter who's running it, it's still a great country. And it's still a great time to be a citizen of the United States with all this opportunity. It's still a great time. It's up to us to make it great. Make America great again. Should make America great again where you are. Don't wait on them to do it. We can't change people, but we can be change agents so that people can see us and see what we're doing. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. So right now, wherever you are, I don't even know where you live, but wherever you are, be the change right there. And then people are going to be like, oh, you know what? Rodney is doing this and this and this. Let's go help him. See, they might not know how to help. That's the one thing I like about having volunteers come and help. Well, Cree, I really did. We didn't know how to help. Oh, just come on. I have people in my circle who say, well, what do you need me to do? What do you need me to do? What do you need me to do? When they're doing something, I ask, what do you need me to do? You know why? Because I believe in them and they believe in me. We believe in each other and what we're doing. So we can count on each other to make things happen. All you need is just a few dedicated people. Oh, you in Dallas. Oh, okay. So you here. So you need to come help us feed the homeless, honey. Yes. November 18th, 1 o'clock, Tent City. I probably always call it Tent City. But here's the thing. We got to realize in order for us to get what we want, we need to help people get what they want. God told me that a long time ago, and he is not a man that he should lie, nor the son of man that he should repent. He said that, and I was like, oh, okay, Lord, God, you got it like that? Oh, he does. I said, okay. So that's why every time a Range Rover passes by me, I said, Lord, thank you. I felt that. I appreciate that. Thank you for the reminder. Oh, yeah. So we got to learn how to appreciate the small things in life. You being able to give back might seem small. Oh, well, I don't have money to buy. Oh, but your time, you got time to come and volunteer, right? Okay, well, that's good. Because that's more than a whole lot of people are going to do. We sit up and I look at the amount of food that's wasted. And there's people holding freaking signs and all they would love to have is a freaking sandwich. And you're complaining because the meat wasn't fresh enough. You're complaining because they didn't put cheese on it. We complain about some of the most fickle stuff. I said that good, and I didn't even use a bad word. Good job, Cree. Good morning, Miss Peppy Brad. Yes. Miss Peppy live up in the Carolinas, but will send a shipment to Walmart in DeSoto, Texas for me to go pick up in a minute. That's giving back to a community she doesn't even live in a state she doesn't even live in. And some of y'all down the street, and you're just concerned about you and your family. Oh, okay. I'm just saying. I believe, like you believe, what the Word of God says. I believe that I am who I am. I believe that I can have what he says I can have. But I know that I can't go sit on the damn couch and binge watch Netflix and think that it's going to all come to me. It takes work. It takes work. It takes work. And that's what some of us aren't willing to do. Because it takes too much from us. Nobody got a free healing. Healing wasn't free. You had to work and do something for it. You think your success is going to be free? No. You have to go to bed after everybody else is going to bed sometime. You have to get up while everybody else sleeps sometime. You're going to have to work hard when you really want to be turning up. Yeah, all of that comes into play. But that's what happens when you're working hard behind the scenes. See, your success can't be yours if you're not putting the work in. Sure, we have challenges and obstacles and potholes on this journey called life. But what do you do when you get to the pothole? Do you just throw all your stuff down like an angry kid and have a temper tantrum? I'm so sick of this pothole being here. Every time I come this way, it's a pothole. Every time I go that way, it's an under construction sign. Every time I go this way, it's a detour. Change your route. Cancel that route guidance. Change your route. Go a different way. Or would you don't know a different way? Okay, well, maybe you need to be reading up on some successful people who've had to go a different route. Oh, but you don't want to read, huh? Okay, no problem. Just keep helping other people build their dreams. Let yours die, because that's what happens. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I ask my friends all the time. I say, you know what? Every time I pass by these mansions, I always say, what do they know that I don't know? What do they do that I didn't do? I'm just curious. I want to know. I want to know. I want to know. Everything that we need is already right here. We got it. It's right here. It's in the palm of our hands. We just need to tap into it. I'll die saying that. You got to get up and you got to decide that, you know what, it's going to be a great day. I don't care what happened last night. It's going to be a great day today. It's going to be a great day today. Nobody's going to have me upset and have me losing it. It's going to be a great day. I'm still working hard behind the scenes and moving in silence so that my success can be my noise. See, some people making a whole lot of noise, but they ain't doing nothing. Have you ever met somebody say, yeah, I used to play for the Denver Broncos. I used to play for the Dallas Cowboys. I used to be able to run a 440 in 3 seconds. But what you doing now? Because you can't do that anymore. Don't look like you've done anything but ran to the table. What are you doing now? That can't be our story. That can't be our story. Reset Monday was called Sift and Shift. And we got to know what to sift out. We got to know what to sift out. We can't let any and everything in. We got to know when to shift. Sift out that negative stuff and shift things around on your plate so you can get them done. Shift it around. Shift it around. Nobody's going to come and do it for you. Great morning, Gwen. Nobody's going to come and do it for you. We got to learn how to support others in their businesses and support our friends who are doing great things. But you know who we support? Them busters sitting on the porch that ain't doing nothing but got a set of damn Dre beats and listening to rhymes and raps all day. When people walk up to you and go, hey, baby, how you doing? What's your name? You need to have a job. I'm at lunch. That's my name. You need a job. That's my name. In the middle of the day. Don't hustle and bustle for a 30-minute lunch break for somebody else and then you come home and don't work on your own stuff. Get you a freaking multivitamin that's out of this world and go to work. Support. Be on one accord. That's right. That's right. That's what we have to do. You got to support other people. Whether you know, it's like, you know, the black girl on Channel 8 News, Demetria Abalor, new black girl. They were body shaming her. She better than me. You'd have body shamed me one time and I'd have put a 2-piece on and did the news. I'd have put a 2-piece on and I would have said, now traffic heading 30 west is really backed up and those roads out there are slippery. Please make sure you take a detour. Oh yeah, you'd have really had to talk about me. You think she's concerned about what people say about her? She's doing the news and traveling and enjoying the beaches of the world while you sit on the couch and watch her do the news. Let's be supportive. Turn on Channel 8 and watch her. Shut up talking about, oh, she this, oh, she that. She was born that way. She better than me, though. Because I promise to God I'd have had a two-piece on doing the news. And some Christian Louboutin pumps. You'd had a lot to say about me that day. But we have to be supportive, y'all. And we have to learn how to help one another. And so on this journey, when we learn that, yes, and do what we do from the heart, it does have to come from the heart. It's kind of like, I talked one day about the intention of your giving. When we're giving, it has to be that we're giving from our hearts. And we're giving because we know that that's what we're supposed to do. And we're giving back because it's just a part of who we are. And we have a case of the I can't help it. I can't help but give back. I can't help but help others. I can't help but be my sister or my brother's keeper. But we don't always do it. And so in return, we can't possibly think that we'll always get what we need, can we? I mean, is it fair? We were commanded to go out into the highways and the byways to teach. That's in my book of 66. It says, go ye therefore and teach all nations. What about feeding them? We're supposed to take care of the children and the orphans, right? The downtrodden, the poor. Those people get neglected. And you pissed off because you have to sit at the bar and wait 30 minutes before somebody can come clean your table. Get them clean your damn table. Get the rag and ask the lady, can I use your towel? Let me wipe my own table off and sit down. Good morning, Miss Teresa. Yeah. It's time for us to change. Time for us to change. On the news this morning, it said that only 7% of the educators in the United States right now are African American. Only 2% of those African Americans are males. And that colleges need to be a little more sensitive when it comes to training our black teachers. Well, your kids need to be better too. And that comes from you. Teaching is hard. But somebody has to do it. So when you give back in that instance, let me tell you, some people aren't teachers because they want to be rich. You poor when you're a teacher. You just have a little bit more money than maybe somebody else, but I don't want to hear nothing about being off in the summer. I don't want to hear anything about being off at Christmas. I don't want to hear anything about being off at Thanksgiving and spring break. Because the work that you do for 9 months makes up for that. All my educators on here, y'all chime in because I know I'm right about that. I know I'm right. But see, that's a way to give back, and it's touching the future. You got to give back, and people who are teachers are passionate about it. So when we walk in our passion and we're compassionate about what it is that we want to do, and it's a burning in our souls, and we're walking in our passions, we're able to work hard in silence. See, people aren't walking up and down the halls at the schools, patting up teachers on the back, going, you're doing a great job. I know this class is tough. You're doing a great job. I know he tears up the classroom when he gets ready, but you're doing a great job. Those people are working in silence. Their success and their noise is when the kids perform on the exams. Some are going to do well and some don't, but you celebrate those small successes nonetheless. So let's work hard in silence. Everybody don't have to know what we're doing. Everybody that knows anyway, not always in your corner. So we have to be able to distinguish the difference. But I wish you well on today. It's Wednesday and it's hump day, y'all. It's hump day. And all I can say is that it is time for us to be about our business. It's time to go to work. So I look forward to seeing some of you on November the 18th, 1 o'clock, Tent City. And we're going to have chicken and dressing, green beans and corn rolls, and a drink. Yeah, that's what they're going to have. That's what you're going to have, right? Okay, yeah, no sandwiches for Thanksgiving. So I'm excited about that. If you are able to come or make a donation, please let me know. I'm excited about that. The Vision Board Party is coming up in January. The Spanish class is coming up in January. That's going to give time to do some really good marketing for it. And I wish you well on today. I hope that, your week has been off to a great start. And I hope that today you get to check off a lot of things on your to-do list. And then guess what? When it's quitting time, as Mother would say, when it's quitting time and you still haven't, accomplished everything, don't worry. Tomorrow your inbox will still be full. That's right. We're going Sunday, right? That is a Saturday. Gwen, it's a Saturday. On that 18th. so that you can have time with your family on that Sunday. What we're gonna be doing, Dr. Thomas, is cooking. So I will need some help with that. But it's gonna be November the 18th, which is a Saturday, at 1 o'clock that afternoon. 1 o'clock that afternoon, Saturday, November the 18th. And so I'm also working on helping this family of these 8 children who lost their mom, and then after they went to live with the aunt, their house burned down. So that lady had 4 children plus the 4 that she was taking care of, and now there's a total of 8. So I do have their sizes. I have pant sizes, shirt sizes, shoe sizes, and their ages. And so if you need that information, just let me know, because what I would like to do is start gathering canned goods and clothes for them for the holidays, for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And so I'm working diligently on that. If you can assist, that would be great. And if not, say a prayer. But if you're going to eat, buy a couple of cans of something extra so that they can eat too. You can do that. Just don't eat out and get your nails done for a week. How about that? Anyway, I wish you well on today. Gwen, I'll get with you. You want to donate for the cause, Rodney? Okay, I'll get you the information so that you can. I need the information for the children. Okay, Miss Peppy, I'll get you the info for the kids. They range in age from 3 to 13. I'll tell you that, and so I'll be able to get you some more information. But they're 3, 5, 7, 8, 2 8-year-olds, a 9-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a 13-year-old. So I have all that information here, and I'll just I can scan a copy and send it to you. Okay, I will post the information, so I'll make a note to post it, and I'll do that right now before post the info before I leave with the kids. And so let's be a blessing to somebody else, so that God can see that, you know what, we're just not all about us, and that we can be blessed too. But I wish you well on your journey today. Remember, I want to see everybody at the top, because the bottom is too crowded. That's not where we belong. So we're going to leave the bottom. We're going to join the 3%. We're going to join the 3%. We're going to give back, and we're going to be the great productive citizens that we were created to be. All right. The world continues to rotate, whether you're standing on top of it or stretched out under it. You decide on where you want to be. I prefer to be stretched out under the palm trees on the beaches of the world. We already know who's going to be there asking if I need an extra Mai Tai. And I'm going to say, yes, let me see you run over there and get that and come back with it. Yeah, Mark could be applying a suntan lotion to my back, because yeah, chocolate girls burn too. We'll see you at the top, because the bottom is too crowded. Make it a great day. Hey, Miss Yolanda. And you have a blessed day too. Have a blessed day to all the viewers too. Miss Peppy, so I'll see everybody back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Bye-bye.